Okay, so I said that if this video right here, okay, that video gets 100 views, I would buy a limited edition vehicle with actual money. Well, we have reached 100 views. I know I did say 10 likes too, but it was like 100 views or 10 likes, whichever one comes first. Pretty sure I said that actually, but still, that doesn't matter. So we have 103 views. So that's worthy of a limited edition vehicle. So nice. Yeah, let's get to it. Play the intro. So basically, the reason why I'm doing this is because, I want to tell you guys, is it worth buying or not? Which, yeah, I'll prove that to you in this video. But, yeah, some of these vehicles are, not off-road worthy, not actually worthy of testing, I should say. If you're going to buy a vehicle for actual money, you would want it to have a purpose. And, well, yeah, this has a purpose, but this has more of a purpose, and it has a more defined purpose. Now, it has these tires, these rims, everything on it. It looks fine. I'm not going to change anything, So, we're going to be buying this today. Yes, now, I will be blurring out any information or anything, because, privacy. You get what I mean, I hope. So let's buy it here. So $4.99 one-time charge, premium vehicle purchase, off-road outlaws, in-app purchase. Now, okay, it is done. Blurring that out too. No, crap. I blurred that out because that's also private information. My friend does not want his private information out on YouTube, so in all respect for my friend, I will not. So we have this vehicle out here right now. Now, I do not really like the color. You guys might, so, and still, you can change the color, you can change stuff. And to prove that to you, we will go to customize, body, and then, everything is really owned. So that's actually pretty cool. I ought to admit, everything is owned. Now, I did not edit anything out except I blurred stuff out. Everything's owned here, as you can see. Owned, and owned. So, it's pretty cool, I gotta admit. And we got power, grip maxed out, weight maxed out. Yeah, I guess you can't do that. Durability maxed out. Gearbox, you can install manual. E-brake, you can't install. That's weird. Okay. But tracks, you can install the tracks, which I did not do anything to this. You can install it with a cutout hood, and it originally has a turbo. So, I would say that's pretty good. Now, let's go to the tuning aspects of things. Now, it does look like it is already maxed out. So, yeah, that's maxed out. You can install any type of, there's only two types, but you get what I mean. Okay, so let's just install that because I like heavy duty type suspension. So boom, install owned. It is already owned. So let's go to the wheels and tires aspects of things, and already maxed out. Now, as you can see, by no means are they as big as max. I didn't take an hour to do this. Gear tuning, maxed out. I'm pretty sure it's stock. Yeah, it's stock. So, dyno run, everything's bought. Now let's run dyno to see how much horsepower this thing puts out. It is max power, turbo, everything. And we get max horsepower around 730 and max torque 545, which is not bad for a crawler, especially. VR test rig. Now, this doesn't really matter but I mean, why not have it, you know? It does pretty good. It does as good as a crawler should. Now let's go to flex here. How much can it flex? Oh, that's actually, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, guys. No, Chippy, please don't lick my foot. It can flex, like really, really good. Stop attacking my foot. Good Lord. It can flex a lot. 21 degree or 21 inches or whatever. Doesn't matter. 21 degrees. I think that's what it says. Yeah, 21 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and test this out in an actual crawling map. And I do enjoy how it does come muddy. That gives it a lot of aspect. Now I'm guessing this is a mudding vehicle because hence the mud and the tires. But yeah, let's check it. One thing that I forgot before we go ahead and test it out, see how much it's worth. $217,000. Now it does not look like it, but because everything is owned on this, well, you gotta sell it for a very high price. Anyways, let's get to the map. Honestly, my favorite map for testing out mud vehicles, I should say, is Mud Test Extreme by RockHawk459. You should go check it out. It's really, really good for mud testing. Okay, guys, so we're here. So he says it's nearly impossible, so let's see how long it takes us. See how long it takes us to drive through it. Already feels like a lot of power, and my truck, I've done this with my truck before. My truck is slower than this. Literally cruises at 0 mile an hour all the time. And right downhill, it still goes 0 mile an hour, but downhill, this thing is beasting through it, I tell you. Beasting through it, I tell you. Beasting through it, I tell you. If we had a manual, I'm sure we could get through here at around 3 or 4 mile an hour. Which, I mean, doesn't sound very good. But it is. For this, I guess I should say. Now, this, I mean, yeah. I wasn't expecting it to go very fast. This is, like, really, really deep textured mud. And I do enjoy the map creators' effort on this. By the way, I'm going to shout them out. So this one is not easier at all. It's actually harder, apparently. We're going to go up this hill and see if we can make... I wonder if we can throw... Yep, low gear is doing it. Low gear did it for my truck. We could nice cruise at 2 mile an hour in low gear. I mean, that's not really good, but it's fine. It works. Now, this thing is bathing in the mud. Like, seriously. It's getting all muddy. We might need bigger wheels, but, I mean, so far, especially in the parts section, it is so, and I tell you, so worth the money. I mean, if you were to buy anything on any game, on any off-roading game, I should say, this is worth the money. Most limited edition vehicles are worth the money. Now, if you are an elite member on Off-Road Outlaws, you get them once a month for free. So you guys would understand it's definitely going to be worth the money, but you guys get them for free. So, I mean, so do I, but you get the point here. So let's get a speed test. This thing is really good at speed. And again, this thing wasn't really meant for, like, deep mud. It was meant for mud racing, not, like, super deep mud. It's like, you know, I can't think of the daggum name. Those mud racers, where, that Monster Jam. driver that created Gravedigger. It's hard for me to remember things. I love that show anyway. You guys should really go check that show out. But yeah, he says it's nearly impossible to impossible, and we are proving him wrong. This is very possible, which I am going downhill. We should go uphill with this. So, I'm gonna back down all the way because it's easy. 5 mile an hour. 5 mile an hour, easy. I can get grip over here better, probably. Editor, please fast forward. Okay, so here we go. We're going uphill voyage. Maiden uphill voyage. Let's see if we can actually maintain over 1 mile, over 2 mile an hour and over, which we're already down to 1 mile an hour. But I don't blame it because we just lost traction in the front wheels mostly. We're still gripping in the front wheels, but don't you see the RPM? There we go. We got traction. Yeah, we keep on losing traction going that way for some reason. If we can just get a grip, good lord. Off-road Outlaws might have mud physics now, or they do. They did originally, but you get what I mean. Like, if your tires are covered in mud, you don't really, see it. Or you don't really, lose control or lose traction or whatever. If you know what I mean, please comment down below so you can explain to the other viewers that don't know what I mean. If basically in real life, if your tires are covered in mud, you can barely get traction because your tires are basically slicks. Which, that might not be like that on all vehicles again. But, yeah, so that did it. And this thing already has, freaking fast acceleration without NOS. I have no NOS here. It has really fast acceleration. It's surprising. But, yeah. So, you guys want the answer? It is worth the money. It's worth, okay, not all of your money, but it's worth a lot of money. It's probably worth more than you bought it for. So, guys, I would appreciate this while you still have it, because who knows, Off-Road Outlaws might just disappear one day. So, if you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys enjoyed the answer, please like and subscribe. We do stuff like this all the time, and maybe if this video gets 100 views, I'll buy a limited edition gun on American Marksman. If this video hits 100 views, you heard me. I'll buy a limited edition gun in American Marksman and see if it is really worth the money. Anyways, guys, that'll be it. Play the outro.